Some Iggy Pop, Lust for Life. Could we have picked a less Jewish song than that? Not a big Christmas music man, unlike the rest of my fellow tribesmen here. Kind of find the songs a little ridiculous. Like that one, All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth. Talk about having low expectations for life. And the worst is, last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. You were willing to brave the traffic to go to the mall on the busiest shopping returning day of the year to return my heart? I'll just give you my, that's a big commitment I'm making. You're making an even bigger diss on me by going to the mall that next day. You can tell I'm a bitter salesman, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I just came from working 8 hours selling shoes to people that already have shoes. So you can imagine, what my day was like today. You'd be shocked, these people, they don't expect you to be out of things on the day before the biggest holiday of the year. And then they'll say ridiculous things to you, like, we validate parking for a lot behind us, and the guy goes, I'm like, sir, do you need your parking validation? He goes, I just got a DUI last night. So you don't need your parking validated. I'm not a psychologist, I'm just trying to sell you some shoes. I don't know this much about you. Or they'll do things like, oh, do you need a bag? Oh no, we'll save the tree. The tree's already dead. We killed the tree. I'm not going to the deli save the cow, I'm gonna have a salad. We're not having a line of cows out there one at a time, maybe we'll take it by ear and see what they're gonna order. This is happening. And then people treat the retail environment people are sick to other people. It's crazy. 80% of people work in a service industry, okay? 100% of people hate other people. It's statistically proven. And people will do things like this. One lady comes up to me the other day, she's like, sir, which is always a great way to get my attention. She goes, has this shoe ever been tried on before? Maybe the boy in the factory gave it a whirl before he put it in the, in the box, I don't know. And she goes, I think this shoe has been tried on before. I go, ma'am, we can make it look the best we can. She goes, no, I'm pretty sure this has been tried on before. And she stuck her nose in the shoe and sniffed it. And not a little inspectory, peripheral, she was trying to get one piece of cocaine out of 8 layers of industrial strength carpeting stuff. And she goes to me, this shoe has been tried on, sir. Looks like I won this one. That's what you have to go through for the win? I can't imagine what this person's personal life is like. Sick people. And I work for other people, but I don't know if I could go into business for myself. The best idea I've ever had in my life for a business is I want to make this Christian-themed Asian restaurant called Jesus Walks. And then I'm going to have my own chef training institute I'm going to call Le Cordon Jew. And then once a month for my close-knit friends, we're going to do yids for squids for my Jewish calamari lovers. This is the best I could come up. And friends want to go into business with me too. They're like, Jason, you bring the ideas, the money, the enthusiasm, the connections. You leave the rest to me. It's there's really nothing else left. And friends say the dumbest things. My friend, he told me the other day, he goes, you know me, man, I'm just a fiscal conservative. No, you're just cheap. I'm not talking about, raising the tax rate for some socialist government thing. I'm talking about paying for the meal we order. We need to split it. And yeah, I know, don't hang out with my friends. You don't want to do that. Tomorrow's a big day, though. Christmas Day, right? Is everyone ready for this? Movies, Chinese food, we're already starting. It's a very important day for a certain Jew. It was his birthday, Jesus. It's also a very important day for me. It's my girlfriend's birthday. Also thinks she's my Lord and Savior. Always makes me go on my knees and tell her that. Not easy. It's not easy being with a Jewish girl. She demands a man that could bring home the bacon, you know what I'm saying? And then expect me not to eat any of it. Which is hard because I'm in this house surrounded by delicious bacon. Bacon's amazing. It's the candy of meats. The kid, he knows he's on the right track. I used to actually, I was actually a mentor to kids of some kind, which was kind of a surreal experience. I used to coach basketball at the Jewish Community Center. So you can imagine all those great kids that came out of there. But I'll never forget this one game, because we used to have a lot of the kids, and they wore like yarmulkes and stuff, and you know, like kids running around, it's gonna fall off during the game. And this one kid, and it fell off, and the kid freaked out, and he didn't know what to do, so he's grabbing his yarmulke, and of course, what do the other kids do? They pass him the ball, because he's open. And this kid is just standing there, he's like, what do I do? Do I listen to God? Do I do the, do I take the shot? And I'm like, take the shot! And he finally took the shot. I took him out for his first cheeseburger. The kid's he's been doing good since. His family hates him. They disowned him. We're still Facebook friends, so it's cool. He's good with it. He got over it. I'm a huge basketball fan. I don't know if you guys could tell by my looks. But my favorite basketball player was a man by the name of Rasheed Wallace. I don't know if anyone knows him. The young guns might not know him. He retired. But I love him because he had his first kid at the age of 13. He was definitely at different bar mitzvah parties than I was. Definitely. I was afraid to, even fast dance this guy was going to the hall. And the messed up part is they're 13 years apart. Like, my school went from kindergarten, like, all the way through high school. That kid probably would have played on our team. Probably would have started over me. I was captain. Go figure. It's not easy being a Jewish kid. It sucks. Your family, they love and support you. What a pain in the ass. Have to answer their phone calls like 10 times a day. 15 for me. Parents love me. They think I'm like, and it's crazy because, like, we're supposed to be the chosen people of God, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of pressure. It kind of reminds me of my fantasy football team, Just because I chose you doesn't mean I care. And then I might not check back on you for what seems like an eternity. My team didn't make the playoffs this year. I'm just gonna throw that up. You with me? Didn't make the playoffs? I know. My brother loves it. He actually updates my team for me. That's how intense my brother is on fantasy football. He loves it. This is like, it's his life. He treats it like it's reality. He's like that into it. He's calling people up, like to update their rosters. It's crazy. And then, my dad's not really into sports. He doesn't get it. His sport is complaining. And getting high. But only until recently did we find out that my dad's like he's like a super stoner, like this guy. We had no idea. We always thought skunks were just breaking into his car constantly. And that's like my dad's first move, is just like he plays denial defense. He goes, well, maybe this skunk came into my car, let out his little skunk essence, then left amicably in the morning and went out the garage. And then came back the next day to do the same thing. Like my dad, it's funny because it's like, I don't smoke, like I don't do drugs, and it's, because like my dad and I were opposites like that. Like I don't do it, and I could just imagine my dad talking to all his stoner friends like about what a wiener I am, but like, he actually got called out on it. He lives in a condo building. They actually called him out on it for his foul offensive odor coming from him. It's hilarious, and you know that, because now he's just like, Jason, I'm just going to chill tonight. Oh, God. Stoner parents. Anyone else have stoner parents? Other than my girlfriend who rude. Because we know her parents are, I know what's going on there. Oh, God. And then, I got a brother. Guy loves me. What a waste of his time. I'm a good guy, I swear to you guys. Has anyone seen that Bowflex commercial? The one where the guy goes on, he's like, I gave all my fat clothes to my fat friends. You're like, what does his friend think when he finally sees that commercial? And then that kind of messed with me, because now I think, I feel that way whenever my friends give me gifts. Like, I imagine them looking in the mirror like, I gave all my Star Wars DVDs to my pathetic friends. Well, I have the Star Wars DVDs. Original trilogy. I'm also a huge rapper, rap fan, rapper as well, but that's just in the car with my girlfriend. But my favorite rapper is Fat Joe, and I don't know if you guys know this, but he got his nickname because he used to work at his uncle's bakery, which is pretty cool. I thought he got it by being ridiculously overweight. Shows what I know about rap videos. But thank you guys so much. My name is Jason Visenberg. You guys have a great holiday.